Hey guys, on episode 26, we recap Packpoppa's multi-show weekend, which includes a car show, and we end up talking about how the car hobby is similar to the card hobby. We then touch on Netflix receiver show and the joy I get from watching the Raiders franchise go up in flames. Last but not least, we talk about the Fanatics Fest cost and the pricing for autographs of all your favorite players. All that and more, so stay tuned.
Let's go. Let's do it.
You ready?
Episode 26.
Oh, we're
get
one
some,
quarter of the way there to the goal of 100.
No, we're over a quarter if it's 26.
Yeah.
100 episodes was the goal for Lost in the Cost.
It was, yeah.
And then we would revisit our what we're doing with ourselves here.
What are we doing with our lives?
Yeah.
And just sitting around on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock.
Change my name from Packpoppa after 100 episodes.
Yeah. So that's his name there. I'm Adot's hobby, or just Adot. I don't know. I might change my name. Rebranding right now. You guys heard it first.
You're gonna drop the hobby from the handle right now?
Yeah, just Adot.
I feel like at this point in time, I am going to say Packpoppa on YouTube as well.
There you go.
Like we have the pod, but we all have individual YouTubes at the same time, and everyone, I don't know, I feel like after when I see some of the results that YouTube stuff is definitely more fun feeling in a way.
Yeah, I'm definitely a lot more fun, especially because we're making the vlogs, and I mean the thing is that not all vlogs are going to be the same. We're all going to be doing different things, and like you said,
maybe it's just a return on interaction type thing.
Yeah. Interacting with like the better. People, right?
And
yeah. But I think it's more fun for me, like for editing and stuff like that, kind of just getting creative with it and whatnot. Then you tell me some ideas you have. We just spitball, and then
I'm lazy with the ideas, but they're like, I laugh, but I know it's lazy. I'm like, yo, this meme is my favorite. I've always liked it. You just gotta do it, and we'll see what happens. But I don't know. We'll see. The vlogs, like, you kind of get used to doing whatever, and people seem to care about it more.
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
Cool.
I know we have our, I'm gonna say, loyal podcast listeners, and I appreciate that stuff.
I appreciate it too.
And we'll still keep doing it. But it's just funny how much I think we get more engagement or random viewings with our vlog stuff.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't know if it's like negativity from me or being weird or what it is, but I don't know, some clicks a little bit better.
Yeah.
So whatever, we're gonna do both.
Or it's fun. Yeah. And you know what? If you're not subscribed to the channel, I used to do this on my YouTube channel, but like hit the like and subscribe. We need those subs.
Like and subscribe. We want to see results.
Exactly.
We need to keep doing it, and we want to see it so we can feel better about ourselves for doing it. That's pretty much it. We're not trying to monetize here. We're just trying to feel better about it.
Yeah. I got 100 something views, but no subs. Anyways, let's get on with the show here.
Yeah. Well, we do have a vlog that's coming out before the podcast, most likely.
Yeah, vlog's coming out.
I don't even know if you're making an appearance in this one or not. If you
I got some clips in there, very small. So
this is it was cool. It turned into like a really cool day in my head, anyways. Kind of random. Like we had the weekend show, and it was like I was on the phone with you when I pulled up, and it was like actually busy at that.
You told me that you couldn't even find parking.
I was like, oh, the parking lot's full. But then inside it was like half the tables. It was like a winter setup where it's just like mostly the ring in the center, and then like the tables on the outside.
Yeah, I saw when I was looking at the video, I was thinking to myself, like, it doesn't look like it was a lot of table setup.
No, but there was there's always someone new. I think I made a clip about like hoping that some new sellers were there. There's like a couple that I had not, let's say, recognized.
Yeah.
And then the one guy, like my pickups were hilarious because I got the SGC 10 Don Russ Anthony Edwards rated rookie, and what else was there? The purple optic rated
Yeah.
rookie Anthony Edwards, and the hollow. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
all three of them. The hollow, he says factory flaw, and it was like, so it was like extremely under what they go for raw.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: you tell me it's factory flaw, I see it, I see your ask, and I know, like in my head, I'm like, okay, well, optically, the card doesn't look like a 10 because it has these flaws. But if you break it down to what grading is, like edges, corners, surface, centering, and you look at it, it's like, okay, well, the optic part of it is not a subgrade.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the surface isn't rough. It's not a dimple. It's not a scratch. The card is, in all technical terms, mint condition, except optically, it's funky. So, like I did that with that Monopoly purple wave with the print line or the
Yeah.
print bar.
Yeah.
I subbed it to SGC and I'm like, this thing's gonna 8.5 because the print bar is an optical thing, not uh
Not a surface
like
thing.
scratch.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that would be like, well, the surface isn't 100%.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And like, for example, that Mahomes BGS, the rookies that I had and I traded, it got cracked and sent to SGC and a 10. And I was told after it got a 10 that it did have a print line in it.
Okay.
So not an actual surface issue. It's just
That's
something that's, so like think about it, because think about the cards that have 9.5 with dimples and stuff like that with BGS that we've
yeah.
seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a dimple technically is a surface issue, but some of them are like so smooth, it's not like cracking the finish or anything.
Okay.
So it's not a concern. And when you look at some of those chromium cards like Prism or Select or something where the dimples tend to show up, it sometimes looks like in the graphic, like the framing or something, it's in it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
And I
yeah,
swear it gets missed.
I've definitely
It
seen
gets
that.
missed.
Sometimes I'm like looking at my cards and I think to myself, I'm like, is that part of the rafters in the stands, or is that like a speck
Yeah.
in the grass, or is it
Yeah.
what exactly is it?
Well,
And
some of those
sometimes,
chromium cards, like when there's little details in something like the hollow is off or something like
yeah.
that, and it makes it look like a defect. So sometimes it's just worth the risk, and sometimes it's just not.
So
Like
you
I'm starting, like I hate looking at some cards. I'm like, oh, should I sub it? It's Curry and it's a short print, but then it's like, do you really need to sub a card that is raw $10? Because if it doesn't get a 10, it's not worth it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like the multiplier doesn't hit, and you'll just cry.
And just to be like, okay, well, that's $30 down the drain, and I could sell this for 15.
Yeah. So when you pulled your Bedard and then it ended up getting an 8, it's still like, okay, well, it was worth the risk.
Yeah, exactly.
Except they upcharged you on that card? No, they didn't.
No, no, they upcharged me on the
Okay.
CJ.
Yeah. So in the end, it's like
It
whatever.
was out. Yeah.
But it doesn't feel bad when you don't hit the right grade with a card that's worth money. Maybe if you paid the money, like full hype price, and then we're like, yeah, I'm gonna sub this card, and then you got smoked on the grade, then
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
But it's still not the worst loss ever to be like, oh, I bought this card for this much and then I got a 9. So it's like, well, at least it's still this much. And I'm either gonna wait for like a hype situation or just sell it and I don't make $30 or something, or maybe 15 less, who knows, but it's definitely not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Totally get that. And that's the one thing I was like kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, well, how do like when the hobby was so like on fire. It's like you just see so many raw, or not raw, but so many like base cards getting graded. I'm like, is this thing like
Well,
that?
that's what it was for a little while, anyways.
It's crazy. But I mean, like you see
Uh,
CJ's base still going for about what 150, 100 some
yeah,
odd.
but we're in some weird place right now where these hype players, the card is just the stuff you would normally want to get is just almost unattainable for most people, let's say.
Yeah.
So base is the option and the answer. And it sucks because you don't want it to be, but what are you going to save up for like a silver or a hollow? And yeah, I don't know. This is where the second year stuff comes into play.
Oh yeah, like we were talking last
Yeah,
episode.
last
We're
episode.
back.
Yeah. Click, clack. Actually, just pause this one and then switch over
Yeah.
to side B. We should do this. Makes me want to do like we're gonna do a episode or a collection of podcasts onto a cassette tape, and you can flip it over to side B or A or whatever you need to do. Just
Yeah.
take it back. Collector's edition, signed by both me and you.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
Yeah,
People are gonna really love that stuff.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Collector
on CD
edition. CD, that would be a different one.
or
But
on
it can't
tape
be it can't
auto.
just be a burn CD either. It has to be like way more legit, like
Yeah.
full rainbow
Okay.
when you flip it over. Like not that like, oh, this is a little bronze. These guys are cheapos
Yeah.
burning
Just know
CDs.
it's not gonna be a sticker auto.
Yeah. Well, that a burn CD would feel like a sticker auto.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like
That's
now.
right.
But no, the weekend show, that's situate the card, the little sidebar on the grading thing. So I'm thinking I will send in the hollow, which is the one that was the most effective. The purple
So wait.
seems
What was the
fine.
main defect on it?
It's like if you look at it under certain light, you can see like let's say the not the chrome. I want to say like the clear coat is kind of like it
Is it
just
like
underneath it is weird. It's just
okay?
not the way it should be.
Okay.
But the purple seemed like a normal card. I'm just like not into really paying another $30 for who knows what.
Yeah.
I don't care enough. I actually made a video of all the Ant-Man that I have accumulated over like the last
Dude,
like 2.5 weeks, and it's pretty good.
yeah, you've
Looks
been going
good.
hard, man. You just because you got mine. Then you got.
Hmm.
Did you get a silver that day too?
Not that day, but I got a silver within the week.
Yeah.
Silver Prism.
Yeah.
I got fast break variation mosaic. Got the true rookie mosaic yellow.
Oh yeah. Saw that.
Um, look, let's look through the checklist.
Oh,
I have the
let's.
courtside retail, the courtside silver, like the hobby
Okay.
exclusive version,
Okay.
just because those are. I got a pink National Pride that I pulled the red yellow fusion choice from you, optic hollow. Optic purple, the fast break. I got a PSA 10 base prism and then a raw prism silver.
Oh man.
That's what I remember. So if I double check some other stuff, I don't know. I'm into it. I like it. He's a funny guy. He's ridiculous. I got silver mosaic, true rookie. Um, I think that's it for now. The court sides. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
still working on more different things. I feel like Ant-Man right now is like a PC thing. That's why I'm going so heavy. I will basically break it down later. You'll see how I feel about it.
It's funny
You know what I
because
mean?
the you were not collecting basketball until what, January, February.
Sometime in winter,
Yeah.
like when I never even like I saw NBA Prism on shelves and didn't touch it. The MB stuff.
That's true. I
You
bought it
know that.
first. I bought it first, and then
I was like, oh, it's at the store,
yeah,
but I didn't buy any.
yeah.
Didn't care. Didn't do anything. Just like it was in my head a little bit, but not really like I'm not gonna get involved. I was always looking for the football stuff. But like the thing that was so easy to change my mind is just knowing how short term the football stuff is. And I've of all the years that I've done it now, I'm just like, you know what? It sucks. It's like the fun part is turnover, I guess. You're constantly going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I was trying to figure out what I wanted to always have. And it doesn't work when cards go from like 300 to $0 in 2.5 years. You have to get out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just gonna like. I might as well like if I collect football and you know who my PC is, Davis Mills. Oh, that's a pretty safe thing because it's worthless, and you're just buying stuff that's worth no money because then
uh,
you're collecting it. Do you know what I mean? Though,
yeah, no, I
like,
totally
there's
get
no
it.
risk. I could have the sickest Davis Mills stuff.
Get the Davis Mills
Dude played in,
rainbow of everything.
yeah, Matt Schwab, like random dudes.
Yeah,
But it would be a safe bet. But like that's what I mean. There's just nothing to it.
that's true.
Like the worst thing is like seeing Jordan Love pricing now is gone. It's going back to Nutstown.
I know, I saw that too.
And
I
Jalen Hurts stuff
missed it.
is like, oh, that's not even a bad price. But what are you gonna do with the Jalen Hurts card now? Like he had his window. I think it's over.
But I mean, the thing is like his price will kind of just like stay the same. It's not gonna fluctuate.
He has
Well,
to be
it'll
so
probably go
good
down.
now.
It'll probably go down
Yeah,
from anything.
he's gonna go in the Baker Mayfield trajectory. And
I know.
then what?
I sent a Jalen Hurts card for grading too, so I'm like, gotta get the thing back.
You just have to hope the Eagles bounce into a position where they actually like are trying to win the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, they got Saquon.
Yeah,
Saquon.
great.
So they're gonna
That
have
doesn't mean
two running
anything.
backs: Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. Bang bang.
I don't. Saquon Barkley's not going to save them. I don't think. Uh, like you can try to save. I don't know. Hurts is a conservative situation, but it's still not like you don't want to have it coming the season after this year.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be over for him because there's going to be like 3 new guys that everyone's going to be like, oh, these are the guys. These are the next 3 guys.
Yeah, especially because you got what you got Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, and C.J. Stroud this year, potentially making a leap. And then if Caleb Williams and some of the other rookies start doing well,
Yep.
then you're gonna be like, okay, well, you can't. That's like half the league with quarterbacks, and then nobody's gonna be collecting the other half.
Yep. So it's
So,
like a bummer. Like Joe Burrow, I think, is about to get a rude awakening style.
oh my gosh. I know I'm scared with my Herbert stuff. Well, at least I don't have too many in my hand right now.
Herbie's window's weird. I feel like he's getting the Josh Allen love where his value just was nuts and it stayed up there for like 5 years of
Yeah.
doing like nothing. And now like this is the first like year where I've noticed like Josh Allen's value is not where it used to be.
Is it like dipping, or is it just? Well, the thing about Josh Allen,
I'm
he
gonna say
doesn't have.
he's a pretty affordable quarterback to
Yeah.
buy hobby wise now. And before he wasn't.
Well, he don't really
He was
have.
like one of the top dogs and stuff like that.
There is no one for him to throw to. I mean, there probably is, but
Ooh, Brandon Ayuk requests a trade.
yeah, I know, I saw that. That's crazy.
But I don't care if he leaves the 49ers, and I like the 49ers. I liked him just fine, but he wasn't the main guy. He never was.
That's the
He
thing.
just like came up with some catches when they needed it.
Yeah,
Okay, so just switch the guy now.
I know.
Oh,
It's
you're telling me that?
different. It's different if Debo was the one that was requesting the trade. I think that'd be a
When
bigger
Debo
hit.
was out, man,
Oh man.
like Debo's not the like he gets paid, but like when he was out, the 49ers looked different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it was like upsetting how much different they were with Debo out of the lineup.
Yeah, and
Like,
I don't know. I feel like just Ayuk's replaceable, but I mean, I could be wrong.
well, his attitude, like, who are you? Why are you
Exactly
doing?
right. And that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking to myself too. I'm like, yeah, okay, you're good for the Niners and whatnot, but just putting
I
him on
also like
blast on social media was just
the
not the right way to
wildest
go.
thing about anything is like you'd never see Brock Purdy in the media saying a damn thing. You know, you got like Joe Burrow out here saying like he's on like a podcast or a show and he says something about something.
Yeah.
But like you never have seen Brock Purdy anywhere.
I think Brock Purdy's just waiting to get his big contract, and then
And then he'll start beaking
he'll
everyone.
start yeah saying something.
Maybe.
I think
I actually wonder though, because like so that guy is getting so underpaid and they gotta win with him now and then like basically reward the guy
yeah.
after. Or they're not gonna do anything and see how it progresses as
You know
long as they can without paying him. And it could be his whole career, you
wouldn't
know,
that
because
that would
like
be the so
football's
messed up.
ruthless though, man.
It'd
It's
be so messed up.
ruthless
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It is
I mean,
like
I you're saying it. I can't say no because I mean it makes sense. You want the quarterback, but the thing is that they'll be in rebuilding mode for like who knows how long if they don't do anything with Brock Purdy and they just let him
well,
walk or
no,
something.
they could end up with a guy again. So it's whatever.
Oh yeah, like a Brock Purdy 2.0,
Well, no, just anybody. Like they'll draft somebody
Tom Brady.
again.
Got it.
Yeah, Tom Brady's back after 2 years in the booth.
I mean,
He goes in the booth to learn everyone's playbook, and then he goes back on the field. That's Tom
what
Brady's new plan.
if Tom Brady was really bad in the booth?
He might be. Have you ever watched his show?
Which one?
The
The roast?
Man in the Toilet or whatever you call it.
Oh,
It's on Disney, I think.
oh man. Okay, I don't know if I want to watch that.
It's just like different episodes of him like talking story wise, interviews style about like different games or situations or being a team or
Oh,
preparation.
okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch that.
But don't bother. Don't bother. I couldn't get into Netflix's quarterback that much, and I don't think I'll care about the receiver either.
Oh, I'm watching that. Watched a couple
I like
episodes.
turned the first one on, switched to Randy Moss, and then was like, okay, cool. I'm
that
gonna turn
was
this
like
off
two,
for
that was
now.
like 2 minutes into the episode.
Yes, that's how long I could handle it
I thought quarterback
because
was
this
good.
is like exactly why Ayuk is getting traded or requesting a trade.
It's because he wasn't on receivers.
Hmm
That makes sense.
you know what? It was different when, let's say, there's a receiver and they just pump the guy with like every target is him. But when it's not, like it's a team sport and the good quarterbacks give it to everybody,
Yeah.
not one guy. And then they just like say all these things like, okay, well, he's a blocking receiver. He's a just good at catching the ball, and this one's fast.
So the thing that I'm enjoying about this receiver's Netflix special is how pissed off Devonte Adams is that he's on a shitty team. I love it. It's
He
just
did it to himself.
watching. I know. It's just watching him be so mad at the Raiders franchise, and just watching like how they're like crashing and burning, and I'm like, this is like great television for me.
You like that.
I love it.
But
It's
like
so
he
good.
wanted
It's
out
so
of
good.
there.
I know. Oh,
He wanted out
I was just reading
to play
something
with
about
Carr.
him. Oh yeah. Well, he wanted to play with Carr, and then they traded Carr the next season because the
He
first season
sucked.
with first off, you hire McDaniels as your head coach,
Yeah,
and like, what do you expect? He didn't do well with what team was he coaching? Uh,
Denver.
oh yeah, he didn't do well with Denver, and then you're gonna hire him as a Raiders head coach. Like, what did he? What? Maybe he's just a really good interviewer.
Yeah. No, it's the visor, man. The visor.
I don't know. That was wild. But yeah, favorite part. This is my favorite part of watching that show. Just like,
I have to go back now and try to watch it.
well, just yeah. I mean, just enjoy the pain that the Raiders franchise is going through.
Like, don't even like looking at Devontae Adams. I don't care. Aiden O'Connell looks so goofy, man.
Looks like Yeah, what does he look like? He looks like a
He just looks like a NPC, I want to say.
yeah. He does
Like
look
a
like on The Sims. Like your
super, super regular. There's a million of this one dude.
yeah yeah.
Can't grow a mustache type guy.
I like me. Yeah.
Or what he must be part Asian, I guess, then.
Oh, must.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
okay, the Raiders have Aiden O'Connell. They didn't draft a quarterback this year,
No.
but they did. They who did they get? A Minshew?
No, I don't think was it Minshew. Let me see here.
I think it's
Raiders.
Minshew. So is Minshew the guy to push O'Connell?
It was Minshew. Yeah. I mean, oh, maybe. I think Minshew. I honestly, Minshew should start over O'Connell.
Okay, Minshew's gonna start the first three games. See how it goes.
Hey guys, you heard it here first. Buy your Minshew cards right now.
Minshew's value is already gone, man. He had the hype when he was with the Jags there, and that's all he's ever gonna have.
Dude,
Unless he wins a Super Bowl, but he has to actually win the Super Bowl
yeah,
for
yeah.
his value to be like, oh yeah, he's a guy.
I remember I went to a
I'm
Raiders game or no, Chargers Raiders game, and then I had I did body paint with the Raiders sign, the face, and then it was a lightning
hmm
bolt going through the Raiders face,
Yeah,
and then people were just like, it was it was in the San Diego Stadium, and the Raiders
yeah,
fans were just walking by me and like ready to like murder me.
like push you down,
Yeah, it
fight
was
you.
good. It was good.
It's so nuts though. What else is there? Uh, I think I don't know. Minshew, I swear, is the guy, but you know what? That makes O'Connell cards seem okay to have. I bet you it's really cheap.
Do you really think that he's gonna do well? I feel like he's just like
Okay, who's the new coach?
I don't even know, man. Coach.
Yeah, who is the new coach?
It is. Oh, it's still Antonio Pierce. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay,
Well, they kind of rallied under Antonio Pierce.
they got a season to figure it out.
Yeah.
Minshew's not like gonna light it up, so I do. Man, let me just look. Optic Hollow, O'Connell. I bet you I have Aiden O'Connell cards.
Silver Prisms, probably.
Not Prism. I've had the Silver Prism. It's like $10 Canadian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, Aiden O'Connell rated rookie Hollow Blue Stars Prism. This one that I just looked up. The ask is 47.80 Canadian. Dude,
47.
Aiden
That's
O'Connell
too
Silver,
much.
$47.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's like a
that's a
$5
shorter print.
card. I don't care. It's a $5 card.
A silver, like the silver blue star one. Um, Optic Football Silver Hollow, rated rookie Aiden O'Connell. This one's $9.99 OBO, $4 shipping. I'm gonna follow that one. I'm gonna maybe buy it.
You're gonna be
So
so
cheap.
mad at you're gonna be so mad at yourself.
If I spend $20 and have two optic hollows of a potential starting quarterback, that's a okay risk.
Mm, yes.
Pop in
Ah,
your pocket, you leave it there. What is this one? Is that the optic preview? It must be the preview. The body is a better photo.
you know what? I have so much like Aiden O'Connell stuff in my like boxes. I'll just put this up on eBay. Yo, man, if you guys are looking for Aiden O'Connell stuff, check out Adot's
I
Hobby
would
Spot
just
on eBay.
you can take the wildest flyer on it.
I don't want to, man. It's not worth it.
Like this year only, because if they do bad enough, they're drafting a quarterback next year.
Yeah.
So if they don't do bad, that means that he is good.
Mhm. There's only one Raider that I
Well,
like.
who's that? Max Crosby?
That guy's crazy.
Wait,
Even though he kills Justin Herbert all the time.
yeah. He's funny though. He's like nuts.
Yeah, He's crazy. I like him though.
I'm looking at the QB room for the Raiders right now because I need to just know who's there.
Jeez.
Well, I just need to know. It's gonna change everything. Oh, they won't show it till the fall. It's not gonna show up.
Oh, just know that it's Minshew and
Bud, this says who's the starting, like the Google top answer thing, the chart. Who is starting for the Las Vegas Raiders? Starter, Aiden O'Connell. Second, Gardner Minshew.
they haven't even had camp yet. I think camp just started today, or like
The They got Zamir White, Madison's there now. Not when do they leave the Vikings?
just last year,
Madison.
just this year. Yeah, he
So
was.
the running backs are trash.
I don't know why they picked up
Doesn't
Madison because just Madison when he got the starting job, he was horrible.
but Zamir White shows some flashes of being decent.
He did, yeah.
I bought so many Zamir White autos.
What did you do with it?
Sold them all. They're all like $5.
Oh,
You can
okay.
get like RPAs of the guy out of
Yeah.
99 for like $5. But Josh Jacobs was still there. And then I thought he was holding out. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy this Zamir White stuff.
Yeah.
And if Josh Jacobs doesn't play, boom, we got the guy, right?
But he did,
But
yeah. He wasn't bad.
no, he just sits there. Michael Gallow's there now.
Oh, he was never good on the Cowboys, so what's the point?
Jacoby Myers.
Oh,
I
Jacoby
don't know.
Myers.
The Raiders get okay. Like I know. Okay, well, I guess talking about the Raiders is terrible for you because you're not there for it whatsoever. Trey Tucker's there. Brock Bowers. Crosby. The defense is still going to be good. It's a team that
Oh
relies on
yeah,
their
they
defense.
drafted Brock Bowers first round, right?
The TE, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Aiden O'Connell's the dark horse for me now. That's such a cheap buy-in, man.
Okay, we'll go for it. Mine will
You know,
be.
you've seen hollows go crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You've seen them.
yeah. I know. I've seen them.
Well, guess who's buying one tonight? Aiden O'Connell.
Let me see here. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at some.
He's not even as like it's no worse than buying a Desmond Ritter card, and everybody was buying Desmond Ritter cards.
Dude, it was nuts, man.
Sam
Okay, let's take a
Howell,
look
people are
here. The
buying that
starting
too.
QBs for the NFL season. Let's find some value picks here, guys. Like you said, Kyler Murray might be a decent pick this season or pick up.
Yeah, I like the Kyler
Do you
stuff.
still have his that card that you picked
No, I
up?
have none. I have a football card though
Did
in
you
my
sell it?
stuff right now. Yeah,
Oh, you sold that one already?
because football stuff makes me so queasy, man. I can't hold it.
Crazy.
I do have a football card in my stuff.
Hmm.
I have
What is
one
it?
now.
What is it?
Jordan Love, field level, rookie. Base.
I like
I'm
that.
not gonna sub it. The surface is sick, but I'm not subbing it. Don't want that drama. I'm just gonna sit on. I kind of like, you know what? This is what I like with football. Like I got that card for like $10.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Uh-huh.
I'm fine with that. You know what? Football cards, if it's $10, I'll hold it. That card could go up to if Jordan wins the Super Bowl, that card's like $80 probably
Yeah, probably.
as a raw card. Because his 10 right now is like 100 something. So like whatever. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like this idea now. I like buying like under 50 football cards, like $50 Canadian value football cards. So you can buy some weird parallels or some base cards of some of these top guys. And then you just wait a little bit. Like I was buying the 10s because they're easier to sell at base 10 and you don't feel
Mm-hmm.
as gross. But like, man, do I feel weird about base cards. Like okay, so I got the Anthony Edwards base 10, but it's probably not the card that I'm holding on to,
Okay.
right? Like
Yeah.
that's not a long-term card. It's
No.
just something Anthony Edwards. So I'm like, yeah, okay, give me that thing. But right now, the football stuff for me to like ease myself into it, I'm pretty sure I need to do this little method where I'm getting, I'll say like $80 is my ceiling
For paying.
for buying a football card.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's just like gonna protect myself from
Getting
stuff.
destroyed
Like
on the
the
market.
craziest card I could probably buy at that value is going to be like a Bryce Young Silver Prism. Maybe
Yeah.
still Will Levis will get in there.
I think
For
so.
sure Aiden O'Connell stuff.
Oh, AOC.
Yeah.
I was looking at Bryce Young
But
Silver Prisms too.
like I'm still not gonna buy other positions because it's just like okay, let's get some Kyle Pitts stuff here. The guy that's always the guy is supposed to do everything and now he's not. But like, okay, Brock Bowers or whatever, he's the new Kyle Pitts, like highly touted. That's the guy. He's gonna change the tight end game forever, right?
Ugh. Every time. Every time. I just can't. Yeah. They say. But I mean, you had the two. Who were the two tight ends last year? Kincaid and there's one more.
Buffalo or Laporta.
Laporta. Oh, Laporta was good though.
Yeah, people love Laporta. I
Yeah.
don't care. It's a hobby. Like, okay, sports fan wise, Laporta's sick. Fantasy wise, sure he's sick. Hobby wise, he's a tight end. Good for him.
Yeah, but he's a tight end that people
Congratulations.
love. Oh man.
Congratulations, you got a Sam Laporta card.
Yo,
Woo!
those are selling for a dollar.
Yeah, I'm
Two
gonna go
dollars,
get
three
a.
dollars. Let's go.
I gotta go get a Sam Laporta Prism Silver, big $20 card. It's right in my wheelhouse, man.
Hey, just wait for him to win
Tight end of the year award.
well, win nothing, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
I don't know. I don't think it. Well, our vlog releases on Wednesday, and
Yeah.
this is gonna be probably a Thursday release, the
So
pod.
this will be a Thursday. Yeah.
So then I don't know. I'm excited about the vlog though, because it went a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
we've gone through so much stuff between talking about the beginning of the vlog and now, which is fine. It's good. This is our bread and butter content, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But like the stuff that happened for the vlog, because there was more than one event that I ended up going to and like added to it just because I went to like I used to do all this like car stuff and like I always cared but didn't care and then I'm like, yeah, we're going to this other one. So we went to it, got all these clips of different cars and stuff,
Yeah.
like JDM imports and all this.
It's
So I
actually
think,
pretty cool. I enjoyed
yeah.
making it because I'm like, oh, I never like really knew that the car scene here in Edmonton was like
Oh,
that.
buddy, the scene here is nuts
Yeah.
because there's money here.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So like, for example, like Civic Type R's, the newer ones, like FKs and like not EK9s, like the 2000 style, but the like new, like
Yeah.
2015s and things, they're numbered.
They're numbered
Yeah.
out
Like
of
out of
99.
production numbers.
No way.
Not 99,
I'm
but
just
like
yeah.
999, maybe. I can't remember the number,
Oh
but
shit.
it's like on the center console by the shifter punched. So you can have a numbered card as long as it's all original still.
What?
They'll have serial number all over. But like people like they go somewhere and they're like, oh, I saw a Type R today. And in Edmonton here, there's times when you'll see like 20 of them lined
Really?
up. Yes. because there's money here. It's ridiculous and stupid. We take it kind of for granted because we see it. And you're
Yeah.
just like, look at those Civics. But it's like, no, man, like it's actually nuts because those cars were all pre-ordered and they're numbered. There's only so many per year that get made.
That's
So
yeah,
they are
that's
like
cool.
a weird collectible. But I don't know. There was some like there's an S15. I really like the E36 M3 that was there, but I've always been kind of like that.
Okay.
I've loved that mid 90s gen of most cars, like even Hondas, Nissans, the BMWs in that era, I'm more into, but now they're so much money. It's so dumb.
Really?
Like there's cars that I had. Okay, like that other video I showed you from like 2011 that from that brand that I had and all
Okay.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
That car that I had in that video. So at the time, the things that I had on that car, let's say they were expensive then. Like the intake on that car was a Mugen one, which is a handcrafted numbered intake. It's carbon fiber and it's wrapped. It's from
Okay.
a Integra Type R,
Yeah.
like in Japan. Some guy made it by hand, each one,
Okay.
and then they number them. Well, then like when I bought it, it was like I think I got it for sick deal. It was like $600. I got it for. But now I haven't checked on how much they go for now. But
Uh-huh.
since they don't, okay, it's just like, oh my goodness, I should have kept that kind of thing. But why would I ever have thought of that?
Yeah.
And then that car that I had in that video, like it was like one of the cars where it's like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get rid of this car when I want to sell it? So I sold like it's a true EM1, which is like the SIR in Canada. It's SI in the States.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mine was swapped to it was a build B18C from like a JDM Type R,
Okay.
and then a dyno to blah blah blah, this much power, whatever. I'm not gonna get into the details
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
But now, if I had that car when I had it and had to sell it, I got like 3,200 for it,
Okay.
Canadian.
Okay.
And now it's worth over like 10 something because of the condition and just the car itself. You can't get it.
Mm.
That's how stupid this has gotten.
Wait, you mean 10 what?
$10,000, man, at least. If you wanted to
Oh.
get that same car, it would be worth over that much. But back when I was doing this stuff, cars don't appreciate in value.
Yep. Yep.
That's
That's
what
what they
everyone
say.
always
That's what they
said.
say. Yeah.
And now a lot of that stuff has appreciated in value. Collectible cars like that. Like the
Crazy.
EM1 would have qualified for it,
Yeah, yeah,
kind of, and like thing S2000s, nobody cared about them really
yeah.
because they were like a Honda convertible, what? And now they're worth so much money.
What?
S2000,
That's so
the
crazy.
Honda,
It- the funny thing, I mean, like, here's the thing. I was back in when I was in high school, like, all my buddies were big car guys and stuff like that. So, like, I
yeah,
know the cars you're talking about, like, majority of the cars you're talking about. I know some of the phrases, like, and some of the brands. Like, when you said Mugen, I'm okay, okay, I know those things
yeah, yeah.
because, yeah, my buddies were car guys. But I didn't know it was like that crazy. And, like,
Man, it's
well,
nuts.
yeah.
Like I remember a guy in like '07. He got this dude was a security guard or something, and he bought a NSX.
Uh-huh.
He sold it for $22,000.
Okay.
Buddy, that thing's like 100K
I was gonna say,
now.
like, a lot of people, like, damn.
Yeah.
Because when did they stop making? They don't make those, right?
No. Oh, they make like a new version, or they did for a little bit, but
Yeah.
who knows? But that's also why like Honda is making like Type R's again and stuff,
Okay.
and then they'll stop. So like low key, it might be worth it. Buy a Type R and just put it in the garage and never drive it. Numbered
Just
car,
yeah.
all original. I'm not even joking.
No, I
Pay
mean
it
it makes
off. It just sits there being whatever.
yeah.
If you want to drive it once a year to the grocery store, go for it, I guess. But then when it has no kilometers on it in 20 years, someone will freak out to buy that car.
But that's like it's the same exact thing about like vintage cars. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you think about it like when you have a
But then
numbered car.
we're gambling on a player being good, and you can
Oh yeah, yeah,
tell
yeah,
who's going to
yeah.
be good, maybe. But it's a team sport. I already know that if a car is numbered
Yeah,
and it's a certain model, it's just
you're
automatically going to
gonna
go up in
make a
price.
decent amount of money on it.
But that's a freaking car, and you got to put it somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
you
like
know.
even there's another market too. So the Canadian import laws, 15 years to get the JDM version of whatever it is,
Okay,
right? That's what makes it legal. But it's like 20 or 25 years to make it legal in the States.
okay.
As soon as a car gets legal for import to the States, the price triples.
Mm,
So if you were buying like importing JDM like Subaru STIs,
okay.
okay, and they weren't legal in the States yet, but you brought in like
Over here to
six of them,
Canada.
six of them over here for like $8,000 or 7,500
Yeah,
each. And then when they
10
got
years
legal to the
later.
States, next thing you know, the damn car's 15 because the just
Ah,
like opens up so much more.
that's crazy. Okay, well,
Yeah. Now you're gonna buy an JDM car or what?
yeah, I'm gonna just go talk to my wife real quick and just let her know, like, hey, you
Yeah.
know what doesn't depreciate?
Yeah.
It'll fucking kill me.
Well, those are just like weird things. But it like works. Like once again, it becomes how much money are you willing to just do, like how much extra money do you have for something else?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the next thing you know is you got garage space, I guess, for that.
No, 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 I do not.
Convince your parents with the extra car they have. Like actually, my parents have a 350Z. They're with the convertible one. My dad
Yeah.
rips around in it.
Okay.
So funny, but it's just another thing.
Just another thing.
The vlog will be cool. I hope people like that one.
Yeah,
Crossing
yeah, yeah.
over.
I think it's cool that we just like do and go and check out some other things as well that's going on. Like we did the Pokemon thing. I mean, it's still a card thing, but it wasn't like a sports card, and we just go and
Yeah.
yeah, we doing
So we'll
that.
see.
So
People can see into next thing you know, we'll just take them drinking with me and I'll go to all the breweries and see what ends up at the end of the vlog.
yeah, we're
Look at
just
all these
go
beers we tried. Yeah. Yeah.
Sunday brewery tour with the Lost in the Cause.
Yeah. Blasters and beers. We'll just go to like each
Oh, that'd be
brewery
perfect.
with a different blaster and different flight.
Yeah, let's do that. My
Okay, we'll
favorite.
do that.
So that brings up like one of my favorite. Well, not really my favorite, but one of these the trends that think people are putting up on YouTube is the this guy ripped a pack at a baseball game. I'm like,
Freaking out about it.
oh my gosh, like, I just want to shoot myself. Like, okay,
Oh, he ripped it. He's at a hockey game ripping cards. Like, okay, I put it in my wallet, I guess. And then even some of the stadiums sell baseball cards. How is that nuts?
I know.
They were
So
selling hockey cards at the hockey
yeah,
arena
we were
here.
talking about it. I'm like, you could have bought some Series Two blasters at the hockey arena. And then I'm like, oh, I should have bought one, and I could have done what everyone else was doing on Instagram.
No, throwing the cards on the ice would be good though. Like
Yeah.
straight gambit out there,
No, here's
shooting
what
them
you
down
do.
there.
You attach a pen to it. Then you throw the
Oh, a
player's
Sharpie, yeah.
card, yeah, Sharpie
Yeah,
onto the
into the
ice.
bench and hope that it comes. Well, return address envelope as well. You need that. Yeah. That's we'll make the instruction video for YouTube on how to get in-person autos,
Yeah,
and that's exactly the kind of advice we would put into it.
yeah.
You need to tape a nice Sharpie brand
Oh
marker
my god, my
to
hair.
the card in an envelope. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And an addressed envelope with prepaid postage because we don't want a millionaire to have to pay to send
Mhm.
the card back to you. In fact,
Exactly.
they can keep the marker. They don't have to mail that back.
Yeah,
And we're done. Just launch that sucker
yeah.
everywhere you go.
They can't track you.
No? Yeah. I guess The one thing that I talked to you about, I sent you that like crazy Michael
LeBron,
Jordan
LeBron
LeBron
patch.
auto
Yeah,
card,
yeah.
like on card, both of them, those two, and it's like 22,000. And if you think about it, that's not actually that nuts price for what it is, considering what people pay for those like Logo Man cards.
Yeah.
Like that thing is way cooler. Michael Jordan on card, LeBron on card.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought, thinking like, oh, maybe I should look into like just non-rookie patch because I was looking at a lot of I did get that one LeBron game one patch card. It's numbered.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool. I'm like, well, that's not even that bad of price for something that's kind of neat.
Game
Like
authentic
his
game
even
one.
his new cards are still game worn. I'm like surprised by it.
Oh, his new ones are?
Yeah, like modern stuff is still it says guaranteed by Panini, game worn.
I didn't know that.
So I'm like, oh, but like if you go Ant-Man, it's not. I'm like, okay. So they just stopped collecting material, I guess. But LeBron's got a surplus. So they got too many LeBron jerseys. They're making all sorts of cards. But then I was like, oh. Then I started bidding on the one, thinking like, you know what? It's authentic ESA, not a number. Like maybe this thing doesn't go that high. It still went nuts, like close to $5,000. It's
What was
numbered
it?
out of 25, third
Okay.
year,
Okay.
two colored patch, auto, LeBron. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. But like it's true. Most of like MJ's auto cards like that, like non-rookie in a Bulls uniform, so high
Yeah.
for just a card. But they're way lower pops than rookie cards. It's a really cool piece to have, but it's not attainable at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I just left it. And then I started thinking, like, man, if I go for one of these LeBron auto cards and then Topps Chrome comes out and he's signed to Fanatics or whatever, what's the market going to do? Because there's going to be an influx of something that wasn't there before.
It's true.
It's not like 15 of them, it's going to be thousands.
Yeah.
So thousands of like whack looking LeBron autos. Like there's going to be LeBron unlicensed stuff coming out, and that's what's going to be interesting.
Does he do anything for like Leaf or
I haven't seen it.
I
I
haven't seen
haven't
it either.
ever seen a Leaf LeBron card. But okay, the first two releases of Topps Chrome basketball are unlicensed and they'll have LeBron autos.
Yeah. Is
And
that
it's
coming
just
out
going to be
soon?
like, here's like the thing they have that makes their product valuable is their signed athletes.
Yeah.
So let's see. But then they're not in the right jerseys. So it might as well just be a autograph 8x10 of these guys with COEs.
I wonder if basketball. No, there's nothing left for basketball. At least I don't think so.
But I'm just curious on what's going to happen to the market with those kind of things.
Yeah. I
So
don't see
maybe you wait.
anything coming up.
Like I'm trying to think of like, do you buy an unlicensed auto if they're not bad, or is everyone going to be so hungry for it? They're going to be so high.
I don't know. Because how
And then the
much?
other thing is that he'll retire soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's. I don't know if he's waiting for Bryce.
No, they say he's not.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so we're looking at 2 to 3 years of
Yeah.
LeBron, 2 years of unlicensed autos, and then let's say his final year is official product, which is going to be nuts if you pull a card from that. And then are they going to have trickle down like the Legends crap where he's not playing? Like you get all these old boys signing cards, but
I
I
th-
guess it wouldn't be that good considering how well, like how bad Skybox Champions Michael Jordan stuff is, and really no one cares.
yeah, and I think the thing is that like the mass production of things and how many they're going to be will probably cause the issue. So if you get something from back in the days that is low numbered, or like the production wasn't as much as it is today, right?
Hmm.
I think it's better to get one of those. I mean, I don't think it's gonna affect the price because the rarity and
Yeah.
of it all, right? Unless you get like something from Top Scrum basketball, it's like a one of one, of course, or like I don't know,
Yeah, yeah. That's
99,
always going to
anything
be
like that. But
the
I think
wild thing.
I think anything from the past that probably has low print like print count.
Yeah, there's barely anything there when you go try to look for it.
Yeah, probably, I don't think
You know,
it
just
should affect the price. Maybe it'll make it even better because it's not going to be
so
as
you
uh,
notice, you
abundant.
know, like, have you talked to Anton lately at
No,
all?
no, 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 no.
So Anton Rips is going to Fanatics Fest in New York City,
Yeah.
and he's been kind of like talking about how, oh, who's signing that's going to be there.
Oh yeah,
And
saw the
he's been like,
list.
oh, who has this card? And then he bought a Maxi card from me at trade night because Maxi was gonna like Tyrese Maxi was gonna be signing at Fans Fest
Yeah.
or Fanatics Fest. And then he was like, actually now he's looking for the Austin Matthews stuff because Austin Matthews is going to be signing instead of the Hughes brothers,
Oh,
like Luke and whatever. But then like, oh, what's going on? Like you should just get the jumbo because it's easy and they're better for signing. It's like, yeah, it's true, but the true young guys auto is definitely going to get you some kind of, value.
return. Yeah.
Yeah. But then in my head, I'm just like, you know what? Well, he's kind of complaining about it, like low key, but the money that Fanatics is charging for you to get an auto from these players
How
is
much?
nuts. They all range in values. But
I'm
like
not.
Fanatics is always pumping that they're trying to help the hobby or make it so that like they're bringing it closer to you. But this to me doesn't feel like you're helping the hobby. You're not growing the hobby by offering a service at a premium price to the people that
Yeah.
can't afford it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're lucky enough to afford it, like wow, it's a very huge privilege. It's not a like a regular thing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Well, let's take a look and see.
Just like cash grabs. It's hypocritical of the way they are
This.
pumping what they're doing
Yeah.
in my head. To me, you're paying like admission, let's say, to Fanatics Fest, and that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm,
But the
mm-hmm.
charging it different amounts for different people in the lineup just makes it even more insane.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of your company is to sell merch, to sell the cards that people collect. The autographs shouldn't be the thing you're capitalizing on. It should be like a like the bonus. Like if I didn't have to pay for an auto, I would go buy the jersey to get signed.
Yeah.
I'd go buy the product, have the product available to get signed,
Yeah.
not because you know what I'm gonna do now. Like you already can see it. Like for like Anton's example, is he's looking to buy the card or the thing somewhere else so that he could get it signed there. He's not giving Fanatics money
Mm-hmm.
directly for that. He wants to buy something else to get signed,
Yeah.
not the thing. But watch him get there, and they will only sign approved Fanatics things to sign
I have the list here.
because that's another thing. That's going to be small detail, just like Connor McDavid is upper deck only.
Mm-hmm. Oh
It's the
man.
same
So it's
thing.
like, yeah, you can only add freaking
So bring all the
auto.
young guns you want because you're not going to get them signed. You have to sign this Fanatics thing instead.
So how much do you think rookie cards for Tyrese Maxey and non-rookie for Tyrese Maxey
Like a non-rookie?
for autographs? So it's like specific things they're labeling like this
So
is
it changes
yes
per item.
per item. Yeah.
Oh, because
So
his signature is harder to do on a card than a hat, hey?
yeah.
Like I want to puke.
So
I'm
for
gonna
like
puke right
Tyrese
now.
Maxey, non-rookie and rookie cards, they're about the same. 149 to get the autograph. I was at the
US.
top, US. Yeah, so it's that.
$150 for an auto.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Buddy,
So
you can buy a Tyrese Maxey auto for less than that.
I know. So rookie cards for Peyton Manning, non-rookie cards. Oh, you know what? I guess rookie cards and non-rookie cards, they don't have any difference in the pricing. 399 for Peyton Manning. If you're looking for just an inscription, it's 249. Game used items, 2K. That's crazy. That's Peyton Manning. And then you're looking for jerseys, that's $500. Football is 400. And then we got Hulk Hogan there too. What do we have for Hulk Hogan? Autographs are $300. Dude, that's
Okay, get
crazy.
this. So Don Russ Optic Tyrese Maxey rookie auto, which would be on card.
Yeah.
It's sold for 341 Canadian.
Oh, but why don't you just fly to FanFest? Spend that 150. Oh no, probably like $300. Get a hotel room for about 500.
It's in New York, man.
I know
It's
that's what I was
even
saying.
higher.
500? You can't get a hotel room for $500 there? Holy swear.
Oh
Okay.
my
I'm
goodness.
gonna go
All
live on the
like the
streets with all the rats.
average prices for Maxi autos, rookie autos are not that high. It's like you can get some for like under $200 Canadian.
Oh, jeez. Tyrese Maxey all day
There's an
then.
immaculate out of 49 sold for $208.
Really? Auto?
Yeah. Yep.
Not was it rookie or
Nope.
non-rookie?
It's rookie.
What?
Kinda though. Kinda.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Panini Origins Tyrese Maxey patch auto out of 49. At auction, 20 bids, $250.
What the heck? That's wild, man.
Yo, Fanatics is gross. That's all I have to say. I'm going against Fanatics constantly. That's 2 pods in a row where I've clearly stated
It
my
is 2 pods.
feelings.
Yeah. You got 2 pods
Like
there.
I don't get anything from any company, period. They get stuff from me, but like, that is disgusting. It doesn't
Who?
make any sense. Like a meet and greet. Oh, you want a meet and greet? It's not a meet and greet. It's a signature. Like, who's to say you can have a
Yeah.
conversation while they sign your shirt?
Yeah. I'd love to see this stuff. Okay, so
That is not good. Who else is there? Whose signature is there that you would want?
okay, so signatures there that I would want. Let's see here. We are going. No, not Paul Pierce. No, thank you. Okay, Andre Miller. No, thank you. Lawrence
Okay,
Taylor.
Andre
No.
Miller
Yeah.
from the New York Rangers.
Yep.
Okay, give me the prices on that because I bet you his auto is worth like $10.
So his auto on the rookie card is 100. And then when you're looking at anything
Dude,
else, his highest.
this is okay. Here, this one's nuts. Okay, Andre, you're telling me $100 US.
Yeah.
The ask on this 2022 SP Authentic Sign of the Times auto, the asking price that's on card. Are you ready for this?
$50.
Like it's not sold, it's the asking price.
Okay, what is it?
$16.99 free shipping.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, you kind of cut out.
$16.99 free shipping Canadian.
$16.99 with free shipping.
Yeah.
Holy.
There it is. Sign of the Times, on card auto, K. Andre Miller.
Okay, here's one that I do want to get signed. Paolo Banchero, that is cheap for Paolo.
How much is that?
149 for an auto on any card type of card. His
You don't specify he gets it?
what's up?
He just gets it. Okay, so
Wow.
SP Authentic Future Watch Auto out of 999. So on card auto, like the actual sought after rookie card for most hockey players, right?
Mm-hmm.
His Future Watch is $50 is the ask, $4 shipping. And that's like the card for the guy. If you're not buying a Young Guns, you're getting a Future Watch Auto.
And it's like $60.
55 shipped if I pay full ask.
Holy smokes. Yeah, go buy it. Do it.
Yeah, like do you just because you could say hi to a guy, like that's so messed up.
That's crazy. Austin Matthews.
This yeah, how much is that?
$200 for cards. Jerseys $300. And then his top one's $300. That's his most expensive.
His autos are probably more. It might actually be the only one worthwhile. No, here's the ask on this 2019 Austin Matthews at a 25 is $299 Canadian free shipping. There's the ask on this one's $409 for Black Diamond, $399, so $400, $350 is the ask on this other one. Yo, this is great. This is awesome. This is just like the only benefit you're getting is that you can like have sweaty palms in front of some other dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's such it's not helping the hobby.
Oh.
It's not creating an experience. Because I bet you know what I feel like? After all the rant that I already went on, and like somebody that can go to Fanatics Fest here or Fucknatics Fest. Some you can if you have the go to that and pay somebody to do that stuff, you probably can meet one of these people away from this. You probably are in this similar circles.
Mm.
It's not a reach.
Yeah.
But like that is I like that we actually just went through the price of an auto on whatever item
Oh,
and the price if you
crazy.
just were going to buy the card.
Yeah. That's crazy.
The other part is you get the auto done in person, you paid all that money, and you have like this little story, let's say. Is taking a picture with them going to cost you extra money? Probably.
I would assume so. Sorry, I already closed it.
You got to tip. You got to tip them
Gotta
if you do
tip
that.
them. Gotta tip Fanatics. Gotta.
Yeah. And then you're on a time limit, all these weird things. So you do all that. And now you have an in-person on this card. You now have to send to PSA or whatever company to be authenticated
Yeah.
as in-person for you to have the actual value in that card. That's what's even more messed up. You don't get like a certificate of authentication
Yeah.
with your auto. So in-person auto that you have no proof of other than you paid money to do it. And now if you ever want to get the resale value, you have to have it authenticated by one of the grading companies.
Hey man.
And that's a crapshoot too, because they'll question the authenticity and then they can go, oh, like it's tough. So you are still better off buying the product card of anybody.
Yeah, that's true. I know every time I see like any type of like in-person autos on like especially baseball stuff, right? Because you could go to like training camp or spring training, and then you just get these autos of like especially people that are uh rookies or whatnot, and you could easily just get their autos. So I see a lot of people with like Jackson Merrill autos and whatever. So I'm like, yeah, do I buy them? I'm like, no, it's not worth it. Because I mean, it's not authenticated, like you said. And it just doesn't look as good as it would on
like a card made for an auto.
yeah. My
I
favorite
have one. one card that I'm looking at
Uh,
is a authenticated auto,
okay.
but it's just like a weird headspace because it's cheaper. It was in person, like they touched it and they did the things, so it's like, oh, that's kind of neat. It's not a sticker.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better than a sticker.
Yeah.
I do really like product on card autos, and I get the premium for it. I think that's the one thing that I kind of am starting to trend towards. I think it's neat.
Okay. My favorite auto is the auto on a slab. Did you see
Yeah.
the guy
And then
that
bagged up
yeah, the guy that
the Lucas stuff.
the Luca one? I was just like, yo, okay, that I don't know. It just I
He
was just
has
like,
the card.
yes, like
Oh well.
s-
Whatever.
slapped auto,
Yeah, I'm gonna leave
authenticated.
this. I'm leaving this pod like this.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do
The
it.
rant. We're
That's how we
leaving on
do
a
it.
negative.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we have to do our part in a little bit of Fanatics pushback. There's too much love for it. There needs
Yeah.
to be a balance.
I know. It's and that's why I made that reel of like us drinking people just drinking the juice of Fanatics and they're just
Oh,
shoving
look
it
at
down our
this.
throats.
More and more and more. I need it. I
Eh,
need nothing, but I feel like I'm getting something.
Yeah.
No.
They're doing this for the hobby. They're doing it for the people. We're gonna make the
Oh,
product
you want to
better.
hear? Here's a hot take for you.
Mm,
Whenever I see the Michael Rubin photos a lot at his party and stuff like that,
hmm
and then just like, okay, these are weird. And you know what they remind me of?
What?
They remind me of all the like file photos that they keep throwing up of like Epstein stuff, celebrities,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
him. I'm like, this is what these Michael Rubin things look like.
It does kind of look like that.
If you look at it, you're like, yo, I've seen this picture before, and that didn't end well.
Yeah, especially the one with him and Drake.
Is there one?
Yeah, him and
Oh,
Drake. Drake looks
oh, Ruben and Drake. Yeah.
Ruben and Drake, yo man. Drake looks tired. He looks like he's aged a bit past couple
Yeah.
days or months.
Well, sometimes I guess it's good to be a nobody, so I don't have like the Ruben Mafia come down on me.
Hey man, not after this pod.
Yeah. It's too salty. And then, you know what? I want to have a pod one day where I'll come on and just be a total Fanatics fan. And everyone can be like, and all of a sudden our pod's growing exponentially and everyone's going, what happened? And yeah, we're on the team, man. That's
We've
what,
been sponsored by Fanatics.
yeah, give me the money. Come on, big money. Let's go. Give me the Panini money. I want Panini to pick us up
Oh, that'd be
for like
nice.
1 year. 1 year of their last year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just just send us
Team
some product.
P.
Yeah, we're Team P.
Team
We're Team P right
P.
now.
We're the P team. We're gonna wear a shirt. This is Prism.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't care. I'll start ripping some WWE. I'll start ripping some F1.
I already ripped all that.
I know
F1
you.
is a Fanatics
That is Fanatics. You're
tops.
right. Okay, so I'll just rip some WWE.
NASCAR.
NASCAR. That's right. I mean, I guess
You can rip WWE, UFC, NASCAR. Most of there's some soccer, Don Russ soccer, which is actually I don't really. There's too many weird tops products in the soccer world because each league has a different set.
oh,
But
sucks.
Don Russ soccer is like FIFA, so it's international and a lot of different teams. It's kind
Hmm.
of neat,
Okay.
but like also ridiculous. Get the women's product from Panini,
Team P.
WNBA.
Oh,
Still waiting on that Prism.
oh yeah, man. Season's almost done.
October. Well, do you see the records?
Which ones?
Any of them?
No.
Like the Fever ain't trash. They're like 3 games under 500 now.
Look at that. Caitlin Clark. So good.
She's not the top when you look at stat lines and stuff. She's not the top scorer when they've been winning.
Oh, I know.
But she's been getting double doubles and stuff like that.
Yeah, and she recorded a triple double.
I'm just talking about Tim Hortons.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, you know
Here,
what?
there's a real idea for you. You got Angel Reese with 2 coffees, two Tims in her hands, and just be like, double doubles.
Double queen. Yeah, she's just the double queen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know
Just
what?
have her like like the cheap cartoons where their head separates and opens like this.
Oh yeah, those are my.
They're just, like,
I've been trying to do
drinking.
those. Yeah.
So then you just have Angel Reese just downing Tim Hortons double doubles. So how many double doubles in a row? 13? The streak is over. Yeah.
Gosh.
There we go.
Oh gosh! Congratulations, Angel Reese.
Yeah. We did it, you guys. We got it.
We got him. All right.
I got the... What episode was this? 26?
26.
This is the thumbnail photo right here. I'll save you the effort.
Jesus, oh my god. Thanks. People are gonna love that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's episode 26. A little bit of a rant here and there on just random stuff, I guess. But I mean,
it's good
stuff. Check out the pod, or check out the vlog, which came out, I would say, yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, some good stuff.
The Yub Tub.
Yeah, Yub Tub. All right, guys. Hope you guys had a good one. Hit that like and subscribe. All right.
Later. Yeah. Lick and sub. I don't know what a sub would do. That sound, the sinking sound.
No, it's like
ding. Give us a thumbs up if you like corn.
That's right. All right, see you guys.